Oh look, we already 100 hours. So as you saw the previous clips, I been busy doing fishing quests. Surface, so I go to the surface and I keep the bubble below me, then it pick it up the fastest way. That's what I don't like about these kind of missions. You first play this game, Angler comes out for the first thing, you get this. It's much quicker with just sleeping. So when you first get the game, you would expect to complete that achievement. That's 24 hours for a day. One fish a day. 24 minutes for Terraria a day. So that's 200 fishing quests times 24. Just 2 more fishing quests to go. Yeah, I thought I'd get those done, complete Terraria. Since the last Terraria, I got the pylons in. Pylons came out, which is like the teleport pads, but slightly different. You have to be near one pylon, then you can get all pylons. So the easiest way to do this is to build houses with NPC's favorite biome. I'll work it up by the beach tree. So if I go to zoologist, I look through them all. Then you'll find that truffle's favorite biome is a mushroom, as you can see by the background. Or here, so a box of snow. So I've got all my favorite biome. For a pylon to work, it needs to be near at least 2 NPCs. So I can't do one for these. Snow pylon, that's quite useful because I didn't have a snow before. And now I've got this nice igloo. It's quite useful, then you can have the wood in the specified biome. Desert, I also didn't have one of those. Desert actually looks really cool with all the shrubbery. And there's only about 7. I've got an ocean, which is where I'm staying. Up here at the mushroom, I got him and a cat, which is one of the town pets you can get, who also counts as an NPC. Yeah, I did some editing, filled in all these, so this isn't actually detached. All down here I edited everything, so I just copy and paste a blank bit into all of this. I don't know how to do the math, but there's 200 quests. 200 quests, aka one a day. A day is 24 minutes, and sleeping in a bed speeds it up 5x. So a Terraria a day is about 5 minutes. Just one more. I mean, I've been bombing through these lately. Yesterday, I think I put in a clip. Went from 76 to about 160, 148. Today I did like 148 to now, so there's a bit less to do. Also, I admit I gave myself this masturbate, but including using the love with tackle bad and all of the bait I've used to do like all these quests, this is how much I've profited. Plus more in another chest, I've probably profited about 500 masturbate. I got the ponds pretty big. If you did them small, it would actually cut some fishing power. There's actually a Terraria update out pretty soon, so I'll do a video with that. I'll especially save it for the another vlog moon on the last night, so it's gonna be like about 9 real life minutes. Great. Oh my goodness. I'm the quest of the ponds. Surface forest. Even up the solar eclipse, it wouldn't matter. Which is probably why it's not a solar eclipse. Bass. Slimefish. And we got this Supreme Helper Minion. Oh wow. As I was saying, there's a new update on the 18th. 2 days time. It's Thursday. Not really a clue, but something's to do with a game called Don't Starve Together. Never heard of it. So I'll check that out when it comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna add that onto this video so I don't need to outro. Yeah, I may or may not be like a week later than the update. So yeah, here we are on 1.4.3.2 apparently. And there's a new seed, so check that out. Delta close enough. And the easiest one is constant. But there's stuff like the constant. Oh my gosh, small world. Should change the background if it works. There it is. Basically, there's a game called Don't Starve, and there's a Deerclops that's in Terraria, and Terraria's got the Cthulhu and the twins in that game. In that game, Don't Starve together. You can tell there's a tree icon that's new because it's a seed world. It's actually a really small update. It was only like 6 megabytes. It's got the filter of the game, and apparently, oh there it is. There's a hungry thing. There's overground spider webs, above ground mushroom, Medusa biome, whatever they're called. Collecting statues. And apparently if you're in the dark you can actually end up dying. So turn off this. What's producing light? It's those dark you feel in danger and you actually start taking damage. Which is pretty mad. There's this boss I'm looking for too. I need to find snowflakes. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, the deer thing. The snowy backgrounds are nice. Actually looks really good. And I'm already at the end. And this world is so small that I literally don't know what control points them. Because the dungeon's nowhere near the wall. Oh, pretty much one shot. And there's the orbs I was looking for. Right, there it is. And there's the deer thing. It's quite expensive. We have everything on a lens. I haven't come across many flinxes. Oh, it's a snow biome, yeah. There it is. And there he is on the map. That's a lucky thing I got to teleport. There he is, the deer cut off sky. Yeah, it's like a pre-hard mode or something. Otherwise it would be butch Joel. I got hand something. Eye bone. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll show you that. So I've got the Hondius Shootius, which is like a century. This is pretty cool. It's a chest that follows you, and it's your piggy bank. That's pretty cool. It's a lot like the money trough actually, except it's always. Oh, that's cool. I don't use the pets, but that's a functional pet. So we'll jump in. We'll jump and see what else we can find. Okay, I don't really know where we are in the recordings right now. So I found got some flints for and all that, and then the one thing that you can't move, I literally struggling to find any of. Hopefully Don't Starve itself should do the trick. I first altars. Good. So I made about 5. Right, summon the deer thing. It's over there. The Deerclops even. I don't think it's that strong because it's probably almost a pre-hard mobile. I got a weather pane. That's pretty cool. It's almost like a pet. It is a pet. It ignores enemy defense a bit. With the damage, I'm gonna say this is better. The dragon. So is this world? I do have a master mode, I think. Don't know if I'm confident with this. Even though I'm not quite strong enough master. Summon. But it's there. Is it strong? I feel immune. Yeah, I've already looked. This stuff isn't stuff you use in game. That's a pretty strong axe. That's almost as strong as mine as a pre-hammered axe. Let's do the one. So over there. I'd burn. That's a chest. That's a chest I looked at before. Eyeball. That's the master mode pet. In master mode, you have a chance to get extra pets. I've got baby declocks. He literally has his own bird carrying. It's a block room, but luckily it's night time. So let's try it with the next one. At night time in the Hello, you have a reg. They're not too rare, but they do show up on the reg, which makes them a lot easier to find. I don't see it in a moment, but they do show up. It's quite pretty. I'm not sure what it looks like. Just a tag and this is a piece of light. Which is very strong for Zenith power. Oh my goodness. I've got to get up there. I can rebuild this world, it's fine. If you defeat her in a day, you always get the Tower's Prisma, which is a stronger sword than this, but I like this because there's several seconds of the dragon deal damage. I haven't got many because I'm a melee person. And it goes through walls, which is quite important. It's a pretty good sword. Is it well, that's cool. Okay, there's quite a lot going on right now. There's a Terraria update that came out recently. With the Don't Starve. I've still got some more recordings to do on that. And because it's quite little, I'll add this onto it. And today I just found out there's a new Minecraft update, 1.18, which is the second part of the Cave and Cliffs. Yeah, we're 1.17 at the moment, see, because I got rid of the world I tested 1.17 on. So I'm going to show you the generation beforehand. Make sure the settings are okay. That's better. Yeah, here's the world now. Because I got rid of it before. All the stuff, the items. Audio should be okay, it's low. It's lower. All the blocks. The tinted glass room. And the teleport to the geode. Now jump in spectator. As you can see, it goes down to Y0 and the world as it is. Save and exit, and we're going to load that in 1.18. And we're here in 1.18. I like that background. Wow. These when I would update, so okay. I thought it came up with the 2 squares. I read something that it doesn't match up with the bedrock, so I think it will update it to new. Yeah, I don't think there's new blocks, it's just a ton of terrain generation, renamed biome, and some new sub biomes, and couple design changes. Yeah, I got rid of the other world, so I made a new one quite similar. Let's see what's going on. Oh, it actually changed. What does it look like then? There's so much lava. I'm trying to get below Y0. And it actually moves it. There's Y0. Splash that onto myself. And these new caves are pretty big. There's water caves. I think the ore spawns are quite different as well. This is a new brick, it's slightly harder to break. And this literally gives me Terraria vibes. Because there's literally a minus 60. One day it's gonna go down to minus 100 and that way you're gonna hit the nether. Mining's bedrock's gonna take forever. What's diamond level now? Is it still like Y level 12? I fear for when I play survival like this. To go to bedrock is literally gonna take more than twice as longer. You're going from 64 down to 0, then from 0 to minus 90. Yeah, now from Snowy Tiger, it should be called now, yes, Snowy Plains. And my first geo is more frequent, quite a bit more frequent. How does that affect the super flat? I think it doesn't affect it. It doesn't affect it. But it's the fact you can, yeah, build below the bedrock. That's insane. If you have a super flat world, you have like plus minus 90 extra build. There's the bottom. Yeah, this is my builders and big things world. It's well built. Hey, we are at 256 ish. That looks like the build height. Goes even higher. All the way up to 319. And it actually says it, which is quite different. So it's 319 plus 90. You're probably 400 you are probably 400 blocks in height, in total height, rather than the former 256. Now I'm going to fall all of that. That's going to take a little bit. There's actually achievements to the advancement they're called. Build limit to the bottom and survive. Bet there's a new music disc too. Yeah, there's lots to do at the moment. There's Terraria take to finish. This Minecraft, play a bit more piano songs and other exciting stuff happening. So I think I'll wrap it up here. So if you enjoyed all this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.